Right now on Denver 7 News at 5 o'clock, from Capitol Hill to City Councils, guns are front and center for lawmakers across the country after a wave of mass shootings. This morning, we're going 360 in-depth on the laws already in place in Colorado and the debate heating up.
The bids are in for the Broncos. We have the front runner and what head coach Nathaniel Hackett has to say about the process.
It was a celebration 21 years in the making. The Avs are bringing the Stanley Cup Finals back to Denver, and Ball Arena was ready.
We want the cup now!
Oh, half Avs, half Rockies fan there. That kid wasn't even alive the last time the Avs were in the Stanley Cup Finals. We have highlights of an exciting game and pure excitement from the fans celebrating at the watch party at Ball Arena.
Yeah, I couldn't legally
times.
drink the last time the Avs were in the finals.
Is that right?
I think
wow.
yes, 21 years ago. Yeah,
that's
right about my 21st birthday.
So good times, a great celebration for the city. Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Brian Sanders.
And I'm Nicole Brady. Lisa, where were you 21 years ago? I'm sure you were excited back then. This is really cool. A long time coming.
I'm not doing the math on that one or giving away much. Yeah, I'm tired though. I wish these games were just a little bit earlier. We have a beautiful start to our day though, and a great start here in the Mile High City. A little bit of cloud cover. Picked up a few storms and showers overnight up across parts of northeastern Colorado. There along 76, you can see what's left of that storm cell that rolled through Fort Collins earlier this morning. Jason has more on the roadways here in just a minute. We'll see some areas of patchy fog early on. Cloud cover that's going to clear up a bit more here. So there will be more sunshine by mid-morning, but right now some cloudy skies. Low to mid 50s. We're going to climb into the, it looks like upper 50s by 9 o'clock. Closer to 70 between 11 and 12. And then we'll hit highs right around 80 again this afternoon. More storms and showers will pop up today, but a lot of what we're going to see is going to be east of I-25. I'll show you that here coming up in just a few minutes. Near 80 today and tomorrow, and then warmer by Thursday. Details on the Super 7 Day in just a few.
I remember 21 years ago, I got gassed at the riot when the Avs won the cup. Yeah, I was downtown Denver live on the radio, and I got pepper sprayed right in the mouth. That was a great time. You can probably hear it still on the radio somewhere. Eastbound side of 270 is closed down right here at Vasquez. All traffic is going here, and it's easiest just to go south down to I-70 and then head east. Take a look from the camera there, and you can see this is the big debris field from this crash that's still there. This is where the closure point is, and you can see how traffic is now backing up almost back here to York. So before getting caught in this traffic jam, as you can see, that is already causing a 20 to 25 minute delay, use I-25 to I-70. That is wide open right now. Southbound 25, eastbound I-70 gets you around it very easily. No information about when 270 on that eastbound side is going to reopen.
Well, they were the preseason favorite to win, and they're getting closer to that reality. The Avs swept the Oilers last night in Edmonton.
Yes, they are headed now to the Stanley Cup Finals. What a comeback to close out the series last night. They had to rally late, scoring 4.
Control held out for McCarr. Shot stop. Rebound. Looking and scores. The Colorado Avalanche are headed to the Stanley Cup Finals.
They scored 4 goals in the third period alone, and then they had the game winner in overtime. Arturi Lehkonen sealed the deal with the in the extra time period there. The Avs take home the Clarence Campbell Trophy, winning the Western Conference, but they are saving the lifting for the big one. So the Avs have to wait to find out who they will play next. It'll either be the Rangers or the Lightning. Right now, the Rangers lead the series 2-1.
And as we've been saying, the trip to the finals is a long time coming for fans. The Avs haven't been since 2001. Denver 7's Veronica Acosta joins us live outside Ball Arena, where the Avs will have home ice advantage for games 1 and 2. Fans just going wild, Veronica.
And I think wild is really an understatement. The Avs and the Edmonton Oilers, they weren't even playing at Ball Arena yesterday, but you wouldn't even know it because it was so packed and fans were so excited about Game 4. Listen to some of those Avalanche fans. We're talking of all ages as they saw every single one of those goals go in and, of course, the game come to an end.
They need to change the chant. We don't want the cup. We're winning the cup. We want the score. We do. We do.
Let's go on, baby! Let's go!
We want the cup now.
See, I really meant Avalanche fans of all ages there. Thousands of faithful ones packed into Ball Arena. They watched Game 4 on that Jumbotron, of course. The game was up in Canada. The place was packed. It looked just like a home game. Now, the game looked a little bit dicey in periods 1 and 2. It was period 3 when things really changed for the Avalanche and, of course, their fans as well. The place erupted with that game-winning goal. That was all in overtime, too.
Oh man, I feel so good. I've been waiting for this for a while. I've been working here for a long time. Let's go, Avalanche! I love you guys. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Let's go, Stanley Cup. We going.
And just like those fans you just heard from, I bet a lot of you are waking up this morning thinking, I have to go to Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals since it is going to be a home game, both 1 and 2. But it is going to cost you. We looked up those tickets on Ticketmaster before last night's game. Those upper deck, we're talking level 3 seats. Those were running about $800. Now, if you want to be more toward the action, right by the ice, that's really going to cost you. That's around $7,000 a ticket. So good luck there to everyone who wants to go to the game. We're in Denver this morning. I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
And most people don't go to the games alone, so you're looking at multiple tickets at that price. Avs do get home ice in the Stanley Cup Finals no matter who they play next. They'll have a couple days before we figure that out between the Rangers and Lightning. You will be able to watch every game of the Stanley Cup Finals right here on Denver 7. Well, switching gears this morning, coming off the deadliest weekend in our nation this year due to shootings, lawmakers are closing in on key gun reforms. ABC is also launching a new series today called Guns in America.
And we are partnering with our national team to bring you a 360 in-depth look. We'll look at the latest on compromises in Washington, the 4 Colorado cities taking matters into their own hands today. A Colorado teen who, in response to the Boulder King super shooting, created something to protect students. And we'll have an inside look at how a security company is helping train local officers. First off, Colorado added several new gun laws in just the last year. One requires an expanded background check before someone can buy a gun. Another created the state's first Office of Gun Violence Prevention. Also, the Isabella Joy Thallis Act requires people who lose or have a firearm stolen to report their missing weapon to a law enforcement agency within 5 days of noticing it missing. And another new law allows local governments to create their own gun regulations.
On the local level, Boulder, Louisville, Lafayette, and Superior are considering new gun laws tonight. Those measures include banning the sale and possession of assault weapons, banning magazines that contain more than 10 rounds, raising the age for firearm purchases from 18 to 21, outlawing open and concealed carry in hospitals, schools, and places of worship, instituting a 10-day wait period to purchase a gun, and outlawing ghost guns.
Gun violence has been a scourge in our society for decades, right? And it only gets worse year after passing year.
If we all work together as local governments and create a quilt of similar ordinances, then we can really make a difference.
Also, Superior is considering going even further with its proposal. Denver 7's Christian Lopez takes a closer look here. There are 20 pages of proposals on gun control.
Yeah, Brian, there are several ordinances under consideration, and local leaders will be looking at all of those during a special meeting tonight. Superior is taking it a step further than other cities in Boulder County that are looking at stricter gun laws. Some of the ordinances they're considering tonight: banning loaded guns unless they're in a home or a car for one's protection, banning possession and sale of illegal weapons, not allowing anyone to aim a loaded or unloaded gun at another person, no flourishing a deadly weapon in an alarming manner, and parents or legal guardians would be held responsible for not reporting or taking a gun away if their child was found in possession of one. Also, holding people accountable if they provide a gun to a minor or someone who is intoxicated, and that list goes on.
We believe that will create a momentum that will make it possible for us to pursue this at a state level. And just as we're hoping to be a model for Colorado, we hope Colorado then can be a model for the nation.
And Denver 7 will be monitoring that meeting closely. Of course, we'll let you know what comes out of it. Live this morning, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Thank you, Christian. Our 360 in-depth coverage continues at 5:30. We're looking at a Colorado company using new technology to prepare law enforcement for active shooter situations. And we'll have the latest from Capitol Hill as lawmakers face a deadline to find compromise on gun reform. Starbucks accused of unfairly firing workers at Denver stores. Why the employees claim they were targeted.
Also, Lindsey Vonn, Michael Phelps, and Mia Hamm are all star athletes in their respective Olympic sports. A new honor is tying them together with a Colorado connection.